Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. A lot of time when reverse discards or discards occur from the narcissist that was involved in your life, it's coming from a place of their own abandonment issues. You see, they precisely want you to feel abandoned. They want you to feel disregarded. They want you to feel lost. And they do it specifically at a time when these feelings will be most prominent, you see. So they want to cast you aside, make you feel abandoned, make you feel lost, but ultimately it's to make you dependent upon them. Like, so that you're in the world and you don't want to be around anyone else besides them. And they want nothing to do with you, or they're making out they want nothing to do with you, you see. But they'll leave telltale clues and signs indicating of a way for you to gain entry again back in their lives. But they'll ultimately reject you and abandon you again and put you through the process again. They may block you, ghost you, give you silent treatment. They want to instill these abandonment issues in you. Now, probably psychologists and some people would say that this is a result of the narcissist being abandoned during their childhood. Ultimately, I don't really think that's the case, you know, because there's plenty of children that have been abandoned when they're younger and they don't turn out to be narcissists. So I don't really think that's the case, but I'm sure that's what some psychologists or therapists would suggest the reason why the narcissist does this. But ultimately, you've injured them in some kind of way. You know, they're seeking revenge against you. They want revenge. You've obviously caused them some upset or pain. Now, I'm not telling you this so you feel guilty or you try and rectify the situation. It's going to be one of the most bizarre things you can't even put your finger on. It's going to be something you don't expect it to be. Something really insignificant that you've done on a given day towards this narcissist that was involved in your life. And it's resulted in them lashing out with this abandonment. But ultimately, they want you to feel lost, right? They want you to feel lost. They want you to feel alone. They want you to feel abandoned. They want you to feel in pain. And it's a very sadistic type of move that this narcissist is doing on you, right? They could have already previously, when you were involved in their life, this narcissist that was involved in your life, when you were involved in their life, or they were involved in your life, however you want to say it, they could have actually isolated you gradually over time from friends, from family, from whoever it was you were involved with. This doesn't just have to be romantic partners that this abandonment can come from. It could be friends, family member, colleagues, or associates, but basically, gradually, they isolated you from your nearest and dearest, right? Over time. So you was alone anyway. And then they come with the abandonment issues. And by the time that they do the abandonment on you, you literally have no one around you that you can depend on. You know, maybe a very few people on one hand that you can count. Maybe you do that, and you're very fortunate if you do have some people you can depend on during this troublesome time. But you've got to see that this is purposely inflicted by the narcissist that was involved in your life. This is purposely inflicted to cause you pain. Please press the like and subscribe button. Help your brother out. It'll take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But look, you've got to analyze what's happened. Do not pursue after them. Do not try and reconcile. Do not try and reconciliate, if that's the right word. Do not try and patch things up. Do not try to fix things, right? They've purposely done this to you. They've purposely abandoned you, right? Someone who just abandoned someone is not worthy to be in your life anyway. Someone who walks out of your life with no care in the world doesn't deserve to be around you, and ultimately it's their loss in losing you. They will figure that out soon enough, right? On their journey of trying to find new supplies, they will figure out very quickly that they've made a bad move. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but they will figure it out. If it's so fresh, maybe they haven't figured that out yet, but eventually they will figure it out that they've made a bad move. Don't expect when they figure out that they've made a bad move that suddenly you're going to get a phone call, they're going to turn up at your house or something of that nature. They're very stubborn. So they will keep on their pursuit of trying to find a new supply that matches your worth. But ultimately, inside, beneath the mask, inside the core of the narcissist, they'll know they've effed up. They'll know they made a mistake, right? But look, you don't deserve to have someone in your life who thinks it's okay to give you silent treatment, to ghost you, to abandon you, right? This projecting their own feelings of insecurities onto you, their own abandonment issues onto you, right? You got to realize that the whole time that you were affiliated with this narcissist in your life, they were always at fear of you abandoning them. They always used to think about it. They would ruminate about it. They would think what would happen if you abandoned them. And they kind of beat you to the crunch. That's really what happened, right? They always thought that you might abandon them. They knew that you were too good for them, right? So look, you don't deserve to have someone in your life that thinks it's okay to just cut you off, ghost you, give you silent treatment, abandon you. You don't deserve to have someone who treats you that way. You can do a lot better. So do not approach this situation with trying to fix things with the narcissist that's involved in your life. Do not communicate with them, right? You have the final discard ultimately when you make a firm decision in your mind, body and soul to ultimately be done with them. You don't have to let them know, but the energy shift will occur. They'll feel it in the energy, or soul ties. They'll feel the difference in the energy, because ultimately everyone is connected in the universe anyway. Everyone's interlinked. So you would have had soul ties connected with them. So it's down to you to break the trauma bond, break the soul ties, and want nothing to do with them. Anyone who walks out of your life is their loss, not yours, right? That's what you've got to remember first and foremost. They're losing out by walking out of your life. They may not realize it yet if it's still so fresh, but eventually they're going to get down the road. They're going to meet new supplies. They're going to realize these new supplies are toxic as hell. They're going to realize that they missed the chosen one in the empath, and that's what's going to occur, right? But do not be a revolving door to let them back into your life once they realize. If you let them back into your life, it's going to be a repeat cycle all over again. This is an abandonment issue game of the narcissist. They're trying to instill insecurities in you. They're trying to make you feel alone. It's a very, very sadistic, nasty, horrible game that they're playing with you. And you should want nothing more to do with them. Anyone who treats you in that fashion, you should want nothing more to do with them. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting ZionMembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.